Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today with an unusual video. So, if you follow other people in the diamond painting community, you may have seen other people doing this, but apparently there's a scavenger hunt tag going around, a stash scavenger hunt. So, I was tagged by Diamond Painting with Sweet Tea. The challenge is to go through your stash and find things in your stash and the kits in your stash that match some categories that they've set out. So there's things like jewelry, makeup, a cat, various other things. I think there's a list of like 15 things. So I'm going to go through my stash, and like when I do my stash videos, I'm just going to throw the pictures of the kit up on the screen while I'm talking so that you guys can be looking at them. Some things, obviously, you can probably find more than one of in your stash, but I thought it was really interesting. So I really had to look for some of these. I don't do, for instance, a lot of cat diamond paintings, and I don't do a lot of diamond paintings with people wearing makeup or jewelry. So those were kind of interesting to me. And then there were a few other ones that was like, oh, that one's going to be easy. And then when I actually started looking through my stash, I was like, oh, I've already done the one that I was thinking of, so that's not in my stash anymore. So I'm going to head over to my computer. I'm just going to share with you the things that I found. Let's jump into it and head over to my computer. Okay, so again, a stash scavenger hunt, and there are 15 categories. And the first one, things to find, is jewelry. So for me, the one that I found was this one from Heaven and Earth Designs called Lackadaisical Perennial. It's this cute little flapper girl with her little bob haircut and her little headpiece with the feathers, but she's wearing these very big clunky pearls. So I was like, that counts, right? I might have had a few other ones that I could have picked, but I felt like this one was the most fun. And actually doing the scavenger hunt made me kind of really look at what else is in the painting, because so often your eye is drawn to one section of something and you don't really notice some of the stuff in the background. Like, I knew she was standing in front of like wallpaper, but I'm just noticing there it's floral wallpaper. So I could have used that for something else, maybe. We'll see. So that's what I picked for jewelry. Then number 2 was a book. And you would think that that would be pretty easy for me, that I would have lots of diamond paintings that had books in them. And I actually only found this one. And this is called Witch and Magic Book. This one is from Bella Art. And I think I've mentioned before, I think Diamond Art Club has a version of this as well. But this one from Bella Art, the little butterflies are glow in the dark drills. So I'm excited to get to this one when I finally get to it. But this is what I had for book. Number 3, this one threw me for a loop, and I actually sat down and was looking through every single one of my paintings to figure out, oh, does this count as makeup? Because I had a few that had maybe some eyeshadow, and I was like, can I count mascara? Do I want to do that? Does this count as lipstick? It looks more like natural lipstick. And then I came across this one from The Mermaid's Closet, which sadly is now closed. But this is the only painting I have from them, and this is called De los Muertos. And of course, she has all of her makeup on for Day of the Dead. I actually can't wait to get to her. She's super colorful, so I'll be interested to see what the quality is like. Not that it matters much anymore because I can't buy anything from them if I want to, but anyway. On to number 4. Number 4 was a cup. And of course, I was lucky enough to still have one of my teacup series, because I don't know if I would have found another one of these either. I don't know if any of my other paintings have a cup. I think maybe one does, but this one was specifically a cup. So this is one that certainly leapt to mind when I saw this one on the scavenger hunt. The little teacup with the little flowers and everything, and the little Aquarius symbol on it. Of course, all the little waves for the water bearer, because that's my symbol, my astrological symbol. So that is number 4. Number 5 was to find something with flowers. And of course, this one is pretty easy. I think most of us would have something that has flowers in it. But the one that I picked was this one. And this is one of my craftablies. This is called Blue Swallowtail with Flowers, I think is the name of it. So the blue swallowtail butterfly and then all of these flowers. This is one of the last things I bought from Craftably, and I can't wait to get to this one and see how it turns out. Number 6 was something with a cat. And honestly, I have to admit, I was a little bit stumped with this. I was like, man, I don't have any diamond paintings that have cats in them. Maybe one of those ones like my antique store or something will have a cat in it somewhere and I can use that. And then came across this one and realized I had purchased this one for my husband because he really likes the Chinese lucky cat, and so I got this one for him. So I do actually have a cat diamond painting, crazily enough. Number 7 was a hat, and for that one I had a couple of options, but I chose to go with this one because they're both wearing hats. This is my last kit from Francesca's studio because as far as I'm aware, she's no longer open either. So many diamond painting shops closing. Anyway, they're both wearing cute little hats, and I thought this was an adorable little diamond painting, so this was the one I picked for hat. Number 8 was a plant, and admittedly, I had several that I could have used for this one. I've got a couple of like succulent type diamond paintings, but then I came across this one and I thought, you know, I'm going to use this one because there's a ton of plants in this one. There are plants down on the ground where you can see they're growing up. There's one over by the curtain. She's got a hanging plant. And I just thought, oh, this is the one I'm going to do. Oh, there's even a picture on the wall of a plant. So yeah, I just thought this one was good for that. I don't know if this is retired from Oraloa or it's just out of stock right now. But again, this is one of those with the little vignettes that I just love. So found this one. This next one was the hardest one for me, and that is a musical instrument. You guys, I just thought, oh man, I'm just going to have to say I don't have anything that has a musical instrument because I don't think I have anything. So I sat down and kind of carefully looked through all of my stash, and I found, looky here, this is called Conquest from Oraloa, and you can see clutched in the left hand is a little bell. So I was so excited that I actually found something that had a musical instrument in it because I had looked through pretty much everything else and couldn't find anything and thought, oh, I'm just going to have to say I don't have one. But I found one. Number 10 was something with the moon, and of course this next one leapt to mind immediately. This is Girl with the Moon Earring from Bella Art. She's got a moon earring, enough said. Number 11 was to find something with a window, which I at first thought, oh, this will be fairly simple. I've got lots of kits that have windows in them, and I do. But then it was like, well, I need to use this one with the window for something else, and I need to use that one with the window for something else, and I need to use this for that. So yeah, not as many choices as I thought, but the one I picked for this is another Bella Art kit. This is called Little Witch's Sunrise, and I just love how she's looking out the window, and you can see her little face. I could have used her for moon, and I could have used her for hat, but window is where she went. So I have this cute little one. The next item on the list was a redhead, and I thought, oh my goodness, I don't do very many portrait paintings. Am I going to find somebody that's a redhead? Luckily, I had this little gem from Diamond Art Club. Some people may argue with me that she's not a redhead, but she appears to be a redhead. I have not done this kit yet, so I haven't opened it to see what color the drills actually are. But in the image, she's a redhead, so I'm counting her. Now that I think about it, I wonder, does my mermaid one? I have a mermaid one. Oh no, my mermaid one has green hair. I was thinking she had red hair, but no. So there's my redhead, and you can see this one had a window, so she was one of the things for a window. Oh, I could have used her for a cup too because she has a little cup. Or maybe even a plant. There's some ivy growing. So yeah, there's so many things that I was like, oh, I didn't even realize that was in the diamond painting until I went to look. All right, we're getting close to the end here. We're at number 13. 13 was a weapon. And this one leapt immediately to mind because it's pretty much well, I think I have two. The one with the bell actually has a weapon in the other hand, but this one was the one that leapt to mind. And this is called Legend from Oraloa, and you can see she has a big sword. So that one was pretty easy. And then number 14 was pretty easy for me as well, a mythical creature. I have lots of mythical creatures. Did I want to do the Kieran? Did I want to do a dragon? Did I want to do... I had lots of choices. But what I picked was the Phoenix. This is one that was from my Stay or Go series last year. I still have it, so far it's stayed. I don't know if it will or not, but for now, I had a lot of people tell me that it looks really amazing when done. So for now, it's staying in here. And then the last one, I actually had a couple of choices. It's food is the last category. And I have one called Little Baker, where she's baking all kinds of sweet treats. And I thought, oh, I'll use that one. But then I remembered I also have this one. And this one is from Dreamer Designs. And this one is called Sweet Dreams Candy Shop. And you can see there's all kinds of food. There's cookies and lollipops in the jar. There's cake, there's cupcakes, there's bread, there's donuts, there's cinnamon rolls, just all kinds of stuff. And I thought, oh, I'm going to use this one instead. So there you go. There are my 15 categories of my scavenger hunt from my stash. All right, that's it, guys. Big thanks to Diamond Painting with Sweet Tea for tagging me. I'll stick a link to her channel down in the description box below so you can check her out if you want. This was really interesting and fun, so I'm glad she tagged me. Again, leave me a comment down below and let me know if you found anything surprising in my picks, if they were pretty much what you expected. And also, I'm curious, if you had to do this with your stash, would it be super easy or would this be difficult? Not just based on the size of your stash, but also based on the kind of paintings that you like to do. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.